to Michelle's House of Miniatures. Today we're going to make sweet treats for your dolls, and I hope they enjoy them.
Hey y'all, in this video we're going to make eclairs for your dolls. They can be cream filled with chocolate on top, or they can be regular eclairs with whipped cream. We're also going to be making strawberry lemon layered bars for your dolls as well. Well, let's get started. To make eclairs with chocolate icing on top, I'm going to be using this white squishy styrofoam. I like using this type of styrofoam because it's squishy, it's easy to work with, and all of these little air holes on the side make the pastries look really realistic. And it's also easy to cut and shape. If you don't have this, you could also use clay if you had that on hand. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your styrofoam and cut out this shape. It's going to be straight on the sides and top. And then on the end, you're going to cut a round shape to make it look like an eclair. And then you're going to paint your eclair this creamy antique white. Just a simple base coat will be fine. And then once you've done that, it's now time to paint our eclair to give it a nice baked look. And to use that, to make that color, I normally use this color here, but I'm almost out. And so I'm going to try to replicate that color by mixing an orange, brown, and a golden yellow. And I'm just going to mix these three together and see if I can make this brown color here to give our eclairs a nice baked look. So just keep mixing until you find a color that you like. And then next we're going to do what's called the dry brush technique. So you're going to take a paintbrush and you're going to put just a little bit of paint on the tip of your brush. And you don't want it to be sopping, you just want a little bit. And you're going to take your eclair and then you're going to lightly just brush or splat your eclair all over the sides and the bottom. And you'll just do that until you find the perfect coverage that you like. After you get your eclair the color that you want, you're next going to add a little bit of brown paint to your color. And this is we're just going to dry brush the ends because we want our eclairs to look nice and baked. When your eclair is dry, it's now time to add the chocolate glaze at the top. And you can use regular paint or you can use puffy paint. I'm going to use puffy paint because it gives it a nice glossy chocolate brown shine. The next dessert we're going to make are these strawberry lemon layered bars. These are quite easy to make and I'm just going to make them out of craft foam. You're going to grab 2 white pieces, 2 yellow pieces, 2 pink, and 1 brown, and then you're going to stack them up. I'm stacking mine up in this pattern just because I like my icing to go on top and in the middle between the 2 flavors, and then my crust at the bottom. I did make these different sizes. I'm not sure why, I just did. So you can cut them any size that you want depending on how big your dessert plates are or just however big you want to make them. And then next, all you're going to do is take some stick glue and glue the pieces together. Once you glue all of your rectangle layers together and you press them down tight, I'm now going to grab some pink and yellow puffy paint and make some designs on top of my desserts just to make them a little bit more fun and colorful. And you can make these designs in any way that you want. I'm just going to be doing some horizontal lines. Now that all the puffy paint is dry, I'm going to grab some lightweight spackle, and this is the kind that I use. I just put it in a piping bag with a small tip, and I'm going to make a dollop of whipped cream on top of my lemon bar. And then for my eclair, I'm going to do a dollop like this one here, but then I decided to cut this eclair in half and do a cream-filled eclair. So I cut it in half, and then I'm going to put the icing on the inside. And then on my lemon bar, I'm going to put a dollop on top. Once your eclair is completely dry, you may want to go over them with a thin layer of Mod Podge or use some sort of clear spray just to keep the paint intact. And these desserts are perfect for a tea party, a bakery, a store, anything that your dolls might like. Also, if you're interested in other desserts, I've made strawberry shortcake for dolls and brownie sundaes in the past, and I will have a link in the description below on how I made these delicious desserts. Well, thank y'all so much for watching.